What's up guys, we're going to walk by some Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. I'm going to get used to saying that sooner or later. But anyway, we found him. We found Duskspawns, which is the next team member. It didn't take as long because, well, for one, I'm playing on emulator, and when you play old GBA games, you can speed up to like 2,000%, 10,000%, whatever percent, and it goes super fast, and I was able to find like 50 encounters within like a minute. So anyway, I'm going to tackle, hopefully it doesn't die, because finding this Pokemon is only 1 in 5, well, it's only 1% chance. So, yes, I gotta be really careful what I do in this thing, because I need to use this Pokemon. I don't have to, but I want to use them. There we go, we got Duskspawns. You know what's funny? I found a whole bunch of Geodudes and Zubats, which are like the basic count. I never found one Teddy Ursa, which you can find here. I think it's only during the day, actually, so it makes sense. Actually, no, I think you can find them in here no matter what. It hides deep inside this cave wherever the no light ever reaches it remains. So yeah, we're going to name our Duskspawns. I actually don't even have a name for you either, but we're going to call you... Oh, what name can I name you, actually? Let's name you... I can't think of a name, so I'm just going to call him Yoshi. Why? Who knows why? We're just going to name him Yoshi. So we have our Yoshi the Duskspawns. So let's look at his stats. So we have Yoshi the Duskspawns. Has decent stats, just of course it's slow. It's probably one of the slowest Pokemons in the game. Not really, but I actually don't even know where we are anymore. There we are. Okay, so we're outside the cave. Let's start training some of these guys up. I know there's some trainers we missed in the first route, but it doesn't matter. We're not gonna worry about that anyway. But we have some trainers we can fight, so we're gonna fight them. Like I said, if I think of a better name later in the game, then I'll probably change the name to that. Just at the time being, I really have no way of doing so. So we have Shino. Now let me go over my Pokemon individually. Spinarak is a good Pokemon. I can tell you guys that it's a fantastic Pokemon. The only downside is, technically, there's no good poison moves in this game other than Sludge Bomb. It's not until Gen 4, I think, is when you get Poison Jab, and that's when Spinarak becomes 10 times better. But I still love this Pokemon, so I'm still gonna use it. And we're going to die if we get hit by anything, so we're going to heal up real quick. And yeah. So we already have 3 Pokemon on our team. So we're basically one-third, well, half our team over there. Thing is, if I could not find Duskspawns in like another 30-40 minutes, I would have just gave up on it and replaced it with a when we find, not much later, but later. So one thing that kind of sucks about this generation is Crystal is actually pretty slow. But it gives me enough time to talk, like with these games I can talk about random stuff. Let me talk about this thing. The thing I want to talk about is, why am I doing Crystal? Why am I not doing Heart Gold? Or, you know, I want to do the 3rd installment for most games. But at the same time, I do want to do the newest generation. I just felt like Crystal's better. So technically, yes, I'll be going the same path that Chugga's doing, kind of. I kind of don't really like mentioning other Let's Players, but you know, it's kind of gonna happen anyway. I should have switched because there was nothing we can do. But okay, so I'm going to do Fire Red. I'm going to do Crystal, Emerald, Platinum. But when I get to Pokemon Black, it's gonna be kind of different. I'm going to do both Black and White too. Just because they're the same game, but I don't know which one to do. We got Poison. And of course we're going to do Pokemon Z if it comes out, or just Pokemon Y or X. And of course, Sun and Moon when that comes out. And once I do one game from each generation, I'll go back and do previous installments. Like I'll probably do Pokemon Red, Heart Gold, Omega Ruby, and Alpha, Omega Ruby. Because there's extra installments of those games, I can show off the difference between the two games. So it would be a fun thing to do. So we're going to go into Maple because Yoshi is almost dead. You know, I kind of like the name Yoshi. Oh, I thought of a better name. I shouldn't name him. Damn it! I thought of a better name to give him. Because that's the nickname I give. Okay, this is a nickname I give one Pokemon in. It's my Lickitung. Or actually, Lickety to be exact. I saw this one Pokemon competitive battler. He used to play, I think it was either Giga Titan? I think that's what it was. Or this old Pokeball like Utah or something. That was like back when I was like in 7th grade. I remember watching these Pokemon battlers. And this guy named his Licky Lemon. I love that name for Licky just because its shiny version is, well, yellow. Thing is, since I couldn't think of a name for this, I can name him Lemon if I wanted to, which I think I want to do that. So when we get the ability to change his name, I want to change it from Yoshi to Lemon. I don't know, it's just a random name, but it's also funny. I like that. I like that name. So from here on out, we're going to be called, or I could technically go back into the cave and spend 20 minutes trying to find another Dunsparce, but no. The name reader isn't actually that far off. Yeah, of course, there's going to be a couple parts, but the moment we get there, we can just go. It's in the 3rd gym area, which is Goldenrod, so I actually didn't even need to use my potion. But I do want to go over one extra thing as we go around, and I can tell you guys some stuff. Actually, my phone's over there. Because I have an app on my phone where it's like a Pokedex, and I can look up Pokemon when what moves they level up and stuff, and it has, like, I can look at Dunsparce and look at the gold and silver moveset if I want to. So we're going to put Yoshi in front because he's going to be our main source to take on this gym. Spoilers, our Pokemon is weak against the first gym leader. So Route 36, if you're playing gold and silver, you can actually not battle Pokemons over here. And you can get some decent Pokemons over here. I think you can get Ghastly over here. But you can get Bellsprout, and you can also get, I think you can get Nidoran male and female, but I think, at the same time, I don't think you can. The thing about Rage is the more you use it, so when you use it, and you take damage, your Rage does more damage. So now my Rage, instead of doing the damage it did before, it does slightly more. Wait, we're faster than you? Do we have a speed tie? Okay, we have a speed tie again. I was gonna say, I hope you go first so I can build my Rage and do more damage and kill you. But you didn't. I don't know when we learn a new move. Never mind, we learned a new move, but it's something I really don't care for. But yeah, Dunsparce does not learn any moves good up by leveling up. To be quite honest, you're gonna probably spend most of the time teaching it HMs, which is fine because most of the HMs you want to teach it are like Return and Strength and Cut, but I don't think you can learn Cut. Anyway, if you're playing Heart Gold and Soul Silver, there's a patch of grass you can go over here and get some Pokemons, and you can also get a Pokemon that will be useful as gym leader if you're having trouble with it. And that Pokemon is not in this game, so I guess I can go over it, because we can find it later in the game, but that Pokemon's name is Mareep. Now let me tell you guys a little story about Mareep. Everyone loves this Pokemon. It's the best Pokemon in the game. not the best Pokemon. Everyone loves this Pokemon. People use it almost every playthrough. So my Heart Gold file, I catch one. It had Thunderbolt, had all the, you know, I had Thunder, Thunderbolt. I think I even had Iron Tail. I don't remember. If I wanted to, I could go into my basement, go pick up my Heart Gold, open it, look at what moves he has. Because I haven't touched that Pokemon in like ages. Every time I was fighting the champion, he would always die. All his moves would miss, even with no lower accuracy or anything. And stuff like that. Okay, I'm going to go to Sprout Tower and do stuff there. But I kept on losing. My Ampharos, or Mareep, kept dying, kept missing. I get to a point where I'm like, this Pokemon is terrible. It's a good Pokemon, don't get me wrong. I just hate Mareep. Mareep is just my least favorite Pokemon ever. I just do not like that Pokemon. Sorry for any Mareep fans out there, I just despise that Pokemon. Anyway, we're in Sprout Towers. We're gonna fight a whole bunch of Bellsprouts. I mean, a lot. Also, if you want to catch a ghost Pokemon, that could technically also help you for this first gym leader. Kind of, not really. Unless it's stupid enough to quick attack and or tackle. You do have Ghastly you can find here. And Ghastly is a good Pokemon. Trust me. It's a Kanto Pokemon, and I'm going to use Kanto Pokemon's Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow. By the way, if I do the remake of this game, let's say in the future I do Heart Gold and Soul Silver, just gonna point that out now. I'm not going to just use Johto Pokemons. I'm just doing it for the first playthrough of each region, so we can get to know those Pokemons. Fun fact, I actually was going to do Pokemon Black instead of this. Then I was like, you know, screw it, I was going to do Emerald. You know, other hiccups. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's play Pokemon Crystal. Okay, so we're up to level 6 on Lemon, even though it says Yoshi there. We're going to change it. Yoshi's also a good name for it, but you usually give that to... Whoa, I didn't know you could do that. What? No way. That's cool, I didn't know that. Anyway, so let's continue onwards. Another thing I can talk about is... I was on Twitter one day and there's, you know, Funimation, I follow them. Funimation's actually pretty, you know, they're good place for dubbing animes, but I still don't prefer dubs over subs. I like subs better. Of course, personal opinion. There's some animes I love dubbed better, like Code Geass, I'd rather watch it in dubbed. What other anime I like to watch in dub? I don't know, but you get the general idea, right? Anywho, so... Poisting's actually going to do no damage at all, I just now realized this. Actually, that did a decent amount. But anyway, Funimation was tweeting off a picture like, oh, a new episode of this anime is coming out today. Go watch it. And I'm like, you know what? Because I keep seeing it on Twitter. And I'm like, you know what? I'll watch it. But I couldn't find the anime anywhere. Because that's the English translation of what the title's called. And the website I go to watch anime, it's not there. I'm like, what is this anime? So I'm like, okay, screw it, I'm not gonna watch it. Then people just keep talking about this, like, people's like, oh, this anime is good and stuff, and people talk about it. I'm like, you know what? Let me try to find the Japanese name. So I googled the anime's name, and it gave me the Japanese name. Went to my website, they have it. Watched one episode, and the rest of my night was gone. I literally spent all night watching the whole 8 episodes they have. And if you guys want to know, it is, I think it's Erased, the Japanese name, or the English name, I think. But it's about, like, kids disappearing, and other stuff happens, and stuff like that. It is awesome. It is amazing. 10 out of 10. Would watch again. So when next week comes, or yeah, I think next week comes, when episode 10 is dubbed, I'm going to watch that. It's gonna be amazing. Anime is actually pretty good. If you guys are looking for new animes to watch and you want to watch basically like a mystery, I guess yeah, mystery kind of anime, then yeah, I would recommend watching that. It's actually pretty decent. Thing is, I actually haven't watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 and or Divine Gate in a while, just because I've been really busy with other stuff. Anyway, continuing on, almost up to 20 minutes, which means I'm going to, but we did have to spend 2-3 minutes trying to think of a name. So, probably just go up to like 20 minutes. Or I might just do all of Sprout Tower in this episode, and then probably in between episodes I'll go back and take care of the trainers I missed in the previous route, aka the one we missed. And yeah, then we'll most likely take the gym on the next episode. Well, actually, hold on. I'm gonna grab my phone real quick. And I'm gonna turn it down so you guys don't hear me clicking on my apps and shit like that. Where are you, Pokemon app? There you are. So we're just gonna be tapping A and clicking stuff, and hopefully learning some good moves. Like I said, I should probably be leveling up Despawns. Okay, let's Google Despawns. Got X actually, which is pretty. I don't ever use X items; they're kind of pointless. They're actually good, but I don't like using them. Anyway, let's go to his crystal. Okay. 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 Well then. I found out we don't get an attacking move until level 26. We are stuck with Rage until level 26. Fantastic. Okay, it's not that bad. Yeah, what about you, Spinrack? I know you get Nightshaded soon. But how soon? I don't know. Sorry if I'm not tapping it as fast as this one. Oh, we get that level 17. Never mind, we get nothing really useful for our Pokemons. So I'm just gonna try to level the guys up to be at least high enough level so we can take on the gym leader. No problem, of course, if I wanted to. Build up Rage enough against the first Pokemon the gym leader has. And then finish him off with a fully charged Rage. Like, come on, keep on attacking me. I dare ya. But it's not that bad. Like I said, when it comes to me, using bad Pokemons is fun for me and entertaining. So, but here's the plus side about Despawns. His HP stat is so good. We have 33 HP and we're 2 levels under Maple, which is not good. Which is awesome. By the way, I will be cutting out trainer battles. The ones that aren't required, I'll be cutting them out or skipping them. Because they're not required, they don't do anything, they're just in your path. And I'll probably just cut them out, but other than that, most trainers and wall battles will be shown. And I'll just spend those times talking about stuff. You are weak. Anywho, wait, really? Good evening, David. It's me, Wade. Are you ready? I found all kinds of berries. If you want, I'll share some with you. I'll be waiting. Yeah, so sometimes trainers will call you. And is this our first random battle in here? Against Ghastly? Fucking Ghastly? Yeah, that's Ghastly. Anyway, there are times when trainers will call you and sometimes they're like, oh, Like, there's 3 different types of trainers, like I say. That was kind of weird. I was moving down while pressing up. Like, okay, there's one that will call you just for... Okay, I can say there's 4 things that can happen. Well, there's 3 types of trainers, I guess you could say, but there's 4 things. They can call you for no reason at all. But the 3 types of trainers, there's one that would be like, hey, let's battle again. I think all of them can be battled, but there are some that would be like, oh, I have an item for you, so you can get some more items. There's one trainer that you want to, if you're going to use a Pokemon that evolves with Evolution Stone, I know where 2 of them are that will give you the Fire Stone and the Water Stone. Actually, I think I just know the Fire Stone. The Water Stone, I don't know. And if you get him on your phone and he calls you at a random time, like, oh hey, I found a Fire Stone. And we got a Paralysis Kirby. So yeah. So they can also give you items, and that's one way to get rare items. Anywho, another thing is I want to go over is what is it? They will also tell you of rare encounters. For example, later in the game, not really later, but actually coming up really soon, probably in 2 parts, I'll probably mention again. One of the guys will call you and say, hey, there's a huge, whopping amount of Quillfish, which is one of the ones you can find. And yeah, Quillfish. You can find Quillfish really early in the game, and I think that's the only way you can actually find Quillfish. So anyway, up to 20 minutes. I want to end off the episode here. So next time I'll play Pokemon Crystal, we'll finish off Bellsprout Tower, or Sprout Tower I should say, and then take on the gym leader. See you guys later.